some impressions of the match.
Yeah, Utah State's a really, really good volleyball team. And we talked a lot at the beginning of this and in the locker room just about exerting who we are on them and not waiting maybe kind of how we have the last couple of weeks of adjusting to what the opponent was doing. And I think you saw a really, really good example of that in the first and second set. And then they were the ones that had to kind of get off their heels and kind of come at us. And I thought their block started getting some touches on us that they weren't getting in the first set. I thought their defense was really, really good back behind that. And then they made the match difficult. But we talked, I think, at 16-16. I'm not sure when that timeout was that they called, just about who we wanted to be down the stretch. And I thought we did a really, really good job of executing that.
Lowest attacking percentage of the season, but it didn't really matter with how y'all were able to block. I mean, how impressed did you see that coming from the team and from Ifena today?
Yeah, we're just getting the habit of setting records apparently. So Ifena breaking a blocking record. So I'll give you some hats off right now. Yeah, it was funny. Last weekend I was looking up at the scoreboard that had the team stats on it, and we were hitting like 380 something. And I was like, I'm going to be really sad the day that we hit under 300. And which is a really weird thing to think of as a coach. It doesn't happen very often for 5 straight matches hitting over 300. And we were getting near the end of it, and I was like, oh, darn it. And then I'm like, but we found a different way to win. And that's what great teams do, is regardless of the circumstances, when you're out there, we problem solve and find ways to win. So if we're not going to do it offensively by having space, it's nice that we have that as a backup and we can go to and score a lot of points in a completely different way.
I know you watch and see a lot more volleyball than I do, but I don't think you see many 5-set records getting broken in 3 sets. What kind of athlete is Ifena to be able to kind of do that and do what she did tonight?
Yeah, I think I talked about it in my presser with the TV crew, just that she's a super, super explosive athlete that's learning to be, a great middle blocker in both directions. And I think I said this as in the whole, and I feel really weird with her in the room right now, but just developing as an all-around volleyball player. And I think if you go back and you watch the matches from, last week or in the last 2 weeks, I think there's just some random little plays in there where she's able to put up a hittable ball or serve and then play some defense. So we talk in our program a lot about being really, really good at all the skills, and she's getting really good at all of them, not just blocking.
And as a team, how important, how impressed or good was it, the ability to change their shots with how y'all were setting up your block throughout pretty much the whole match?
Yeah, I think it's something that's been happening the whole year. And just, I think I might have even mentioned it early on. Just, I got back from the U19 World Championships, and I was not shocked, but just it was a little bit of a surprise how good of a blocking team we were. And again, it's a testament to the work that went in over the summer. They came back a different team, and it was really, really cool to see. It's like not seeing your kid for 3 months and all of a sudden they're better at whatever it is they're doing. And it's cool that there's enough trust that they can go off and do the work on their own.
Can you speak a little on the 12th man tonight?
Yeah.
What was going on? It was behind us, but it was incredible out there.
Yeah, I was saying it on the air, and I actually wanted to grab the microphone and thank everybody for coming, so hopefully this gets out there. But they're a big part of the reason why I took this job. It was not just I thought we could win because there's talent in Texas. It was I thought we could win and we can build something where people are interested and active in what we're doing. So getting that student section larger has been one of our biggest priorities, and it's a hats off to our marketing team too. But just to them getting here and being invested in what we're doing, it means the world to me. I know it means the world to our team. So I'm going to beg and plead, please come back. It's an awesome environment to play in front of. Hopefully we're putting an entertaining product on the floor, and we get a lot of those students back at our next matches.
How do you feel like your team handled the first home match?
Yeah, we talked about it actually. Like, hey, how is this going to influence us in some different ways? And we just said we wanted to feed off of them, and we wanted to put a show on for them. And I thought we did a really, really good job of that, especially in those first 2 sets. And I thought we let off a little bit in the second, and that kind of let them back in. But I think that's like a muscle that you got to learn how to sustain for long periods of time, and we'll get better at it.
Sweet. Awesome. Thanks, Coach.
All right.